Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So next week, Thursday, on July the 27th, we'll be getting the Summer Festival. And we can see that we'll be getting some new things and there'll be some adjustments on how you'll be playing it, what you have to do and what you should prepare for. So let's cover all that in this video. So they've made a dev post right here, talking about the Summer Festival. It begins that Thursday and will end August the 17th. It's a 3-week event, of which every day you just want to craft Sahha balls on all your characters, as many as possible. So yes, this event, as I've said many times, incentivizes you to have lots and lots of characters. What will you be getting from this event? Well, currency to buy things within the store. And new this year, we have the legendary mount Slab of Vecna. It's going to have 4 slots right there, a regal, barbed, illuminated, universal. You can currently see it in game on the calendar when you go and inspect it right here. And it's got a very interesting combat power. This is at 100% bolster, 2400 magnitude, and increases your damage by 15%. Some classes could make use of that, in particular the cleric DPS. Otherwise, it's got some stamina regen and those 4 insignia slots, of which we can see it will just have Protector's Covenant, Lionheart's Preservance, and Shepherd's Devotion. Now this will come from the Wondrous Bazaar only during the event, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be 2 million Astral Diamonds. In most cases, I wouldn't say it's that worth it, but it is account wide, so if you need another 4-slot mount and it's on legendary already, it might be useful. But just with the event currency, you'll be able to get the new Clockmaker rune board. It's got some fancy visuals to it, but unfortunately it only has 3 slots, which is a little weird. Maybe they made this like last year and are only releasing it now and then just didn't bother to have 4 slots, or they want people to buy the legendary mount and just use the epic one for fashion. Otherwise it has a bonus to movement speed and it's got that same like explosion area power. That's not too great. Also, there'll be some new fashion, the Sahha team fashion. You can choose a set to suit your fancy, and it'll actually work for Dragonborns. Pretty neat, but in my opinion the helmets look a bit derpy. Now returning this year, you'll be able to get the Dragonbone Grill Master, the Rune Board. Most likely these are just going to be from the Zen Market, with the Summary fashion, the Broom of the Wild, Butterfly Golem Vanity Pet, the Eladrin fashion set, the balloons, the Fungal Flail Snail, the South Sea fashion, which can look pretty sleek, and the body paint. Additionally, the relaxing summer chair, and we'll still be having all those tickets from the Sahha balls. You got the Warhorse, the Chef fashion, the Blue Ribbon Pig and Sunite Steed, the Sunite fashion set, the Sunite weapon set, a lot of stuff here. And pinatas, most notably, have been updated a little bit. They've been updated so they have a 15-second cooldown. You can no longer split the stacks of your pinatas to avoid that. So 15 seconds all the way. That's only 4 pinatas per minute. Yikes. Additionally, the consumables are now, I guess, relevant, they say, and based on the character's level. The gems are of higher quality, and there's a small chance to drop Prez Wards and a chance to drop blue insignias. The insignias seem to drop 1 in every 5, and the food you get is 3 per pinata versus like 5 to 8 as it was before, but perhaps the blue insignias make up for that. You'll also be able to get the pig and the armored boar. There's an additional note that no rewards from previous years were removed from the store this time around. For those items removed in previous years, they're exploring ways to bring them back. So overall, again, what you will be doing is going on every single character, completing 1 quest to gather flowers, or doing the Sahha Ball event queue, which can take like 10 minutes, where you go in like a Sahha match here and just kick a ball around the place. Doesn't matter who wins. So you do either of the 2, you get a bunch of materials, then you'll need to have your workshop unlocked. This time around, it won't matter whether you obtain the artisan or not. there have been, past 2 years, a bug where you weren't receiving the artisan, and so you weren't able to actually craft anything with those materials you got from the quest. So I assume we'll get an option below every profession here that allow us to craft those Sahha balls. You'll craft the Sahha balls. You might want to do some alternative crafting beforehand to level up an artisan so that you can actually craft it at 100% chance. For example, we'll most likely be able to use artisans from our profession, so I would recommend you have a level 20 profession with a level 20 artisan. That way you'll get high proficiency and high focus, and you'll be able to get like the 100% chance to actually create your Sahha balls, which are very important. And you'll do that on every single character, creating the Sahha balls. And then what you'll do is you'll kick the Sahha balls and you'll get tickets. With those tickets, you can get insignias, you can get more of this currency to buy all of these items, and you can buy a pack which has a chance to give you like legendary mounts, but they're not really relevant anymore since the drop rates are so low, and they're very cheap in the auction house. It'll be this guy you'll be spending all those tickets: bronze tickets, silver tickets, mithril tickets. I'll go over this event more in detail and just break it down real simple what you'll need to be doing, exactly what you'll want to be doing when the event goes live next Thursday. Here's just a heads up. Try and have as many characters as you can. Again, you'll need to have leveled up those characters to get through Velosk, complete Velosk, and then you should be able to unlock your workshop on that character. There is also the incentive to upgrade additional characters because we currently have the Neverwinter recruitment event. This will give us a bunch of free rewards when you level up, as long as you created the character within this recruitment event. It's lasting us like about 5 weeks, so plenty of time. And you don't have to upgrade those characters within that event either. You just have to create them. So yeah, best use any of the slots you have right now to create your characters. You can create them as like bank tunes where you can store items on, and additionally you can use them to invoke and get some extra coal motes every year pretty much. Ultimately, the summer festival will be pretty good for insignia powder. So if you're working on your insignias, I recommend taking full advantage of this event and doing the most you can. So ultimately, to prepare, have a bunch of characters, get them with their workshop unlocked, and level up a profession. Get an artisan at a decent level with that as well. And get some tools, like very cheap ones from the auction house, like your cobalt ones, with a ton of proficiency and focus that are very cheap. But you need to have the profession on level 20 to use them. Special thank you to all these channel members again for their added support. You can support me for as little as €1 a month by clicking the join button down below. So we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.